Athletics, where the Confederation of African Athletics has praised Nigeria, particularly Ogun State, for stepping in on short notice to host the 2025 Africa Under-18 and Under-20 Championship. Mike, this is good news that the continental body have a lot of praise for Nigeria for hosting the event, and this is at a very short notice.
Yeah, I think for me it was a nice one for them to come in between to rescue the championship, where the original hosts are pulled out of this very one at the very time minute, talking about Algeria. So I think it's a good one for Nigeria to come in to salvage the situation. And this is what it means for you to have the needed facilities on ground. You can at any time, be appointed or choosing to host any major tournament such as that. And for me, I think the just concluded National Sport Festival was another turning point for Ogun State to get that nod, because after the National Sport Festival was done, they had to take a look at some of the facilities on ground, if we actually meet the expectation or the standard of the organization before they were given that hosting right. I think for me, this is a nice one. Thumbs up to the Ogun State government for being able to put up the top-notch facilities that we host the rest of Africa.
Talking about Ogun State hosting the rest of Africa, over 800 athletes from 50 countries, including defending champions South Africa, are expected in Ogun State. Teams from Egypt, Seychelles, South Africa, Algeria, and Ghana have already arrived the Ogun State capital, with the protocol team stationed at Lagos Airport to receive more delegations. 50 countries to be part of this one, and it promises to be a thrilling one. And still in athletics, former Athletics Federation of Nigeria President Dan Ngerem has blamed the poor welfare and the management of athletes for the mass exodus of Nigerian sports stars, including latest to move around. Favour Ofili, who we understand now is a Turkish citizen. Mike, this is Dan Ngerem, former president of the Athletics Federation of Nigeria, saying what most Nigerians believe he knows about.
I think for me it's quite disappointing that most of these stakeholders and leaders, people that have been there before, who has won the should know it pinches, when they are out of office, this is where they see the reality, this is where they see the errors to start speaking out. But when they were there, what did Ngerem do in that regard during his time? Because he was also there, he was won the marks before. So I think for me, if you truly think that you have anything very important to add to the Athletic Federation of Nigeria, you can also, be outside, out of office, and also have your own input. Maybe more like calling the, substantive, leader, talking about Tonobo Kokowa, to, tell him one or two things that he need to do right, but then not when they leave office. That is where they come out to say that this happened, this was supposed to be done this way and that way. When during his time in office, what are the measures that he took? What are the things that he laid on ground? Can we actually point out to 2 or 3 things, basic things, that he can say that this is what he did through his era in order to transform the Athletic Federation? So for me, it goes beyond the critics and blame. It's about putting our eggs together and see how we can work in synergy to move the Athletics Federation forward.